I was thinking of meeting you.
And as well as the good bonding between the active material and the grid. Next, between the active material, that is cohesion and adhesion. This is the thing. So that is what our curing and drying schedule should be there. So normally with the low temperature, high humidity. So it should be followed and monitored. So it is not that just we have programmed in the chamber or something. We have to monitor in the process so that then you will get a good porosity, take care on its own. So whenever there is excessive gas generation, it will be taken care. So it will be released. The safety valve is the heart of the system. So normally, for even small VRLA batteries, we will get the valve wherever it is available, and we will put it in the batteries and we will make it. That is where the problem. So normally, there is a specification for the safety valve. There is normally the EPDM rubber, fluoro rubber, and acid resistance and the temperature resistance is must. The third point is opening and closing pressure. Many in the MSME companies wherever I visited, so normally they do not check it for the opening and closing pressure. This is very much important. The minimum closing pressure and opening pressure. If you are ensuring, definitely it will be successful VRLA batteries, whether it is AGM or gel batteries. Because suppose if it is opening with lesser pressure, what will happen? During the life of the battery, it will frequently open and venting out the gas. So there is no recombination, so it will dry out. So premature failure of the VRLA batteries. The same thing, when we are going for air capacity, whether it is AGM or gel, we have to put the flame arrestor. So the venting system is such a way, there is a wall, there is a flame arrestor, ceramic or whatever it is, then the system, core system will be there, and it must be checked. Even the high capacity, even above 200 gel batteries, each and every, definitely only in the 2 volts alone, there is only one venting system. It must be checked and used. We have done it practically, and we have not faced even with railways also. 6 volt 120 AHC for air conditioned coaches to supply batteries. The company name, we don't want to say that. So this is what it is. The design, the safety valve, the flame arrestor, as well as FUMED silica. Next what is the separator. Gel batteries, we must use always composite separator, and it must be having around 70% porosity. That is the problem. Some people, they are using only this normal PV separator. Definitely it will not work out for gel batteries, because here this is the gel form. So that if the separator is having a more porosity, it will be definitely helpful for our capacity as well as for the life. So normally it's a composite separator. The material is durable material, and it must have 70% minimum porosity and good acid resistance. So other parameters like other separators, acid displacement and temperature stabilities and other things. This is what during the designing of the gel batteries or AGM VRLA batteries we have to take into consideration. Then mixing method. So there are 2 types of method. One is direct method, then is master batch method. The direct method, dilute up to SO4, then make sulfuric acid, we can mix with FUMED silica, then disperse, then we can fill the acid battery. The master batch method, first the FUMED silica introduced with DM water, there we will mix it. Again it will be dispersed and it will be mixed with our restored gravity sulfuric acid, then it will be filled with our batteries. These 2 methods we can follow it. But only thing that based on the volume of the productions and what type of batteries. So we have to, so everything is based on the volume. So, there is what? So, the other things, the design, once we design the things, the materials, the active materials and the chemicals and everything, the process also, the monitoring, the controlling the process. Because one is putting the BMS or something, once the batteries is dispatched and the application wise we can put it, and the grouping also we can do it. But even in the small scale MSME, whenever we are doing the process, right from the casing, we can control the specification which has been laid out for what is the weight, or even the testing or pasting or whatever it is. So it must be followed. Then we will have the automatically consistency. Every stage, right from the casting, every stage it must be followed. Then the final product definitely will be having the consistency. That is indicating you can fix the final battery's weight also, dry battery weight and wet battery weight. This is the tolerance so that you can think. So once the battery is completely charged, whether it is VRLA or normal battery, it must be subjected for HRD and IR. Previously, sir, they were indicated. So this IR, if you check it on HRD, so that is the indication whether the consistency is there in the product or not. Suppose you will come to understand that this particular batch, this is the variation. So you can root out the batteries there in the factory itself and keep aside, which is having the uniform IR and HRD different voltage. So you can pack it and send it, so that the variation will not be there. Because the 4 batteries or whatever the system, 24-volt system, 48-volt system, wherever it is going, so the uniformity and consistency is very much important. This is it. So finally, I will summarize. The design limited not only to the material, quantity of material and the subsequent process. Whatever the chemical we are getting, so whatever oxide or whatever it is, whatever ingredient, everything must be thoroughly checked for purity. Then only it should be used in the process. Then accordingly we have to make the batteries. Suppose if any impurities involved, any small component of impurity is there, means definitely it will spoil the whole battery system. So we have to take care of the raw material testing, raw material specification, then the design, then the process, then the final testing. This is what it should be. But definitely the gel batteries for the cyclic application, it will make a breakthrough. It is going to definitely rule. I am confidently telling in this platform, gel tubular VRLA batteries definitely for EV, that is electric vehicle application, as well as for this e-bike application, definitely it will be a breakthrough and it will give a good performance. So we have to work on that. Definitely based on directly I have given the whatever I experienced, directly I have given the technology so that it will be useful for the MSME to take it forward the next level for manufacturing the good quality batteries with good performance and life. Sir, so thank you all of you.
मैं पालनस्वामी के स्वागत के लिए अपने लोके जी और गाजियाबाद से आदरणीय वीके सिंह जी से आग्रह करता हूँ, कृपया पालनस्वामी जी का स्वागत करें। धन्यवाद सर।
Thank you, Mr. Palanisamy.